how do you form a general partnership? Generally, all it requires is two or more individuals carrying on activity together with the intent to generate a profit or loss. It is some commercial activity between two or more individuals, again, with the intent of generate a profit or loss. Now, let's compare this to, say, a sole proprietorship with an employee. In that situation, the sole proprietor is undertaking a commercial activity with the intent to make a profit, but is paying the employee wages or compensating them in some other manner. But they are not a co-owner of the business. There's not a sharing of profits there generated from the activity. If it is, then it's not an employer-employee relationship. It's a general partnership relationship. So that's the default entity for commercial activity, again, carried on by multiple individuals. Now, a general partnership can be registered in ways with the state, either under a fictitious name filing, or some states allow for the simple registration of the general partnership. There is the potential to form the partnership and then register it with the state. Lots of times partnerships, as described, arise by default, but lots of times they're the subject of extensive planning, particularly when the partners to the partnership are other entity forms. Say two limited liability companies want to come together for a specific activity or purpose and undertake commercial activity together, and they form a partnership between the two companies. In that situation, it's going to be subject to more planning. In any event, the partners will oftentimes enter into a partnership agreement that outlines their rights, duties, obligations, etc., from the inception of the partnership. So while the partnership oftentimes arises by default, it can also be subject to planning, which also brings up a delineation as to whether it's an at-will partnership that continues on at the will of the partners, or whether it's a partnership for a specific amount of time as delineated in the partnership agreement. So we'll discuss that classification in a separate video.